All right. What would a bite plate do to help TMD slash TMJ issues? I'm getting one soon, but I don't know how it's going to work.
Um, so what we call it as a bite plane, before we go into that, TMD or TMJ, meaning we call it as a temporomandibular joint or temporomandibular joint disorder. So that's what is the TMD or the TMJ stands for. So what we are referring to is what we call it as an anterior bite plane or a plane or a splint, which is like a small little thing that we put in the front of the teeth, just here. Either they put it on the top or some people do it on the bottom, and that kind of helps kind of reposition your jaw in the jaw joint here. We call it as a ball and a socket joint. So moves the bottom jaw moves like this. This is, imagine this is in the skull bone here, and the jaw kind of opens and closes like this, and this is what we call it as a ball and socket joint. So whenever that happens, it puts the jaw back into the socket when you particularly have difficulty in opening or closing your mouth, and when you have a clicking or like a crackling sound or a fracking sound that happens in the jaw, and it helps you relax so it does not make those funny noises. And also to help you your bite kind of becomes stable, and it positions your jaw kind of stable, and it helps improve the muscle function and the blood flow and gives like a little bit of balance, because you tend to lose your balance when you bite too much. Okay, and it'll also help prevent any type of pain, prevent any type of tension that you may get on the muscles. That's what it is going to help with. And it is also going to prevent those teeth from coming together, because now you got a bite plane, and now because you're not bringing those teeth together, you're not going to put as much of stress or as much of pressure on the muscles back here, which is going to help distribute the forces all over, as opposed to just some of those teeth or some of those muscles.